Good day, crafty chums. It's Nikki here, aka Carcindy Cat, aka Carcindy Cat's Life. And today is Sunday. So obviously on my Sundays, what I do is I do my index art card. Well, I normally do it. I got to admit that some Sundays I haven't because I've been too tired from work. Overworking, all that's good old stuff. But yeah, so everybody's out at the moment, so this is just giving me the chance to do something that I like doing. I've just switched to my chat on my phone so I can see if anybody joins me and chats along with me. And so yeah, first of all, I'd like to say YouTube. Hi Heather. Hi, Wendy. Well, first of all, I'd just like to say, Wendy, thank you very, very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate what you're doing for me. It's been wonderful that you've gone back and watched some of my really, really bad, dreadful old videos. So thanks very much, Wendy. I appreciate what you're doing for me. It came as a shock that I was one of the people that got the email to tell me that on my channels, I have more than one channel, but my channels were going to be demonetized from February the 20th. I thought that because I had the sub count that I was okay, but apparently not. Not only do you need subbies, but you need people to watch your channel too. Surprise, surprise. But anyway, so yeah. So I'm struggling a bit. When I first got the notification and I checked into it, I was 700 hours short of the view count. Thank you, Wendy. So yeah, so I started. She's saying she's streaming me while she's watching me as well. So thank you. I mean, because that's all you have to do really is you don't even have to watch the videos. All you have to do is play them. You can put one of the playlists on, loop it in the background, and just go about your day. Basically, don't even have to really, in reality, watch. So yeah. So when I first found out, hi Pauline. So when I first found out I was going to be demonetized, it was because I was 700 hours short of the 4,000 watch hours you need. So in reality, my reality is that the hours I was short, the 700 hours, equates to 3 months worth of view times, watched hours, and to try and cram 3 months into 1 month is just like it seems like a really uphill struggle and battle. But oh, that's good to hear, Wendy. Hi, Julie. So so yeah, so the 700 hours for me equates to 3 months of people watching my videos or my live streams or whatever it is I'm doing. And I'm doing live streams now rather than videos. Because I have to work because I can't afford to even live in a house if I'm not working. So I have to do it because I have to pay the rent, and the work I'm doing at the moment leaves me so tired that I have no energy left to make a video. So that's the reason why I'm doing live streams, is because I now have an hour where everybody is at the house and I can do a live stream because no one else is using the bandwidth. So yeah, so 3 months in 1 month is just, it seems like a real uphill battle for me to cram that 3 months worth of viewing into 1 month. So I appreciate everybody who's getting behind me and watching for me, and Wendy is one of those people that's watching my old videos. Just go to playlist and put me in the background. You don't even have to have the volume up. You can turn the volume right down. Just keep me playing, please. It's getting, I'm not even asking for my other channels, I'm not asking for the International Crafters channel. I'm not asking for my sailing channel. I am just asking for my crafting channel here now, Carson Cat's Life. This is the one I'm asking for. This is the one I really, really want to keep monetized, because at the end of the day, I earn $100 US dollars a year, which equates to 1 month's internet for me. So, you know, as I struggle to even keep a roof over my head, the fact that they'll take away just even 1 month's internet for me is just, you know, I don't get much. So please, please watch my videos and allow me to keep at least 1 month's internet going. Oh, thanks, Pauline. Thanks for watching. So, oh man, I just, you know, it's I don't even know how I'm going to do it. Really, seriously, I don't know how it's going to work out, whether I'll keep the monetization or not. It's at the end of the day, it will be what it will be, and I may be unfortunate and unlucky to be one of those people that get demonetized. It's a bit of a shame. Oh man. Anyway, enough of my woes, enough of my gribbling on. Oh, so what am I going to do today? I'm going to do my index art card. And yeah, so I thought, you see, look, I got so many fingers in so many pies. This one I think maybe will be for my 12 months of mermaid challenge. I'm way behind on my challenge. This is a group that I run with Eleni S. So Eleni Sugulolo, my very good Greek friend Eleni, whose name I can't pronounce. So yeah, so I ran 12 months of mermaid with her. It's a challenge group, and it's to do one mermaid a month for 12 months. And this year I'm way behind, of course, because work is not being kind to me. I'm just even on a Friday morning that I try to keep absolutely clear so that I can do my live stream with Eileen for International Crafters. Even then, I get called into work all the time. So I'm having to cut that live stream short because they call me into work, and I can't ignore it because I need the money to keep a roof over my head. Oh man, gribble, 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 gribble. So it's you know, that's life getting in the way of art, but there anyway. So yeah, never mind. Take no notice of me. I'm just moaning, just being a moaner. But it would be nice to stay monetized. But if I don't manage it, then you know, it's not the end of the world, is it? I'll just have to work harder for it. Just have to work 1 month harder a year. I actually don't know, Julia. I don't know whether watching on TV count. I expect it does, because you have to go on the TV. You have to go through YouTube as well. You know, don't you pick it up on YouTube? So as long as you're picking it up through YouTube, where what thing you view it on doesn't matter, I don't think. There you go. Watching counts on any device, as long as it's through YouTube, I think. As long as you have that YouTube link on. So yeah, as I say, at the end of the day, you know, it would be nice to keep it, but if I go under, then hey ho, that's what's going to happen. There's nothing I can do about it, really, is there? Except gribble. I don't want to be a gribbler all my life. So yeah. So anyway, so what I'm doing here is putting on a little bit of a maybe a sea-ish kind of background. Just doing it in blobs, really, I think. Yeah. The reason why I'm patting it off as well is I don't want to make it too dark. I want to keep it quite light, otherwise you won't see the mermaid. So my prompt on the 12 months of mermaid channel was the Pantone color of the year, which is it neon violet? Violet? Oh, I can't remember now. Neon. See, look, old age. I think it's something like neon violet or something like that. Oh my goodness, my video is actually playing on my phone for a change. How wonderful is that? I could actually see myself play. Look at that, hey? Normally I get error on there, so I must have a good stream today. Man, privileged. Maybe YouTube is feeling sorry for me because I'm going to get demonetized and is giving me a good stream for a change. That's hilarious. So yeah, so I'm just making now a light coloured background to put a mermaid on. I haven't decided whether I'm going to draw her or whether I'm just going to use a stamp, because I do have one mermaid stamp. It would be just a matter of finding her. I should have organised myself. Maybe this is why people don't like watching, because I'm never organised. Because I do it all off of the spur of the moment thing. Never mind. See, look, I can't even open this one. I bought these quite a while back in the UK, when I was in the UK, and brought them over to New Zealand with me. And I love these, but they're a good price in the UK. In New Zealand, they're really expensive. So, you know, when these run out, that'll be it. And so I must take good care of them. I love them though. These are, I'll just show you what these are now. These are liquid acrylics. So I'm just lightening up the background again a little bit there. So I'm able to stick a mermaid on. So these are liquid acrylic colours. Non-clogging, pigmented, water-resistant, fade-resistant, waterproof when dry. They are lovely. I absolutely love playing with these. And $27.99. And you can buy them here singly in the bottle, and the bottle is $27. So who can afford to replace them when they're gone? It'd be cheaper to go on holiday in the UK and to, get a set and bring it back to New Zealand with me. Hi Peg, thanks for joining me. Oh, sorry, I'm just making a little joke there. Sometimes I'm not very funny. I think I'm funny, but I'm not. So just drying this off so that it's now waterproof, allegedly. So yes. So as I say, I'm getting over my disappointment. You know, it'll be what it will be. But I appreciate that all the people that are watching my videos and helping me along. I really, really appreciate that, and you're making the effort. And who knows, I might get that 3 months worth of views in 1 month. But if people are just looping my playlist, then you know I just might make it. I'm hopeful, but it'll be what it will be at the end of the day. So yeah. And in 2 weeks' time, the client that I'm working with, that's keeping me ultra busy. I think her contract finishes, so I should have more time to at least make videos and not have to rely on live streaming all the time. Which, although I like live streaming because it means I don't have to edit videos, it does mean that I can't live stream at all times. You know, it's like, but I can make a video at any time. Like when I have sleepless nights, when I could be making a video, you know, it'll just fill in the empty hour, won't it? Hi, Linda, Lucia, sorry. Arlena, hi. Who else has just joined in? Oh my goodness. I've got lots of people in. Hi to everybody joining in. That's the most live views I've ever had. Look at that, 12. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, thank you, Peg. Peg says she's got me up on 3 devices now. I hope I don't blow your electrics. Oh man. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've got a lot of videos. I've got, I don't know how many videos. I've got 700 and something, I think. I don't know. I've lost count. So I'm not even sure how many videos I've got. I don't even have everything. I sometimes forget to put things into the playlist. So yeah, and of course, if you're actually watching the videos, then some of the videos will be of me on the boat, and it will be very wibbly wobbly, and it will make you ultra sick, which is, never mind. Listen to the music, or listen to me chatting or something. I don't know. Sometimes I just play music. Sometimes I'll be chatting. So yeah, what shall I do with this girl? Shall I draw her on, or shall I? I don't know. Let's see if I can find my stamp. I've been so busy. It's I don't think I've even put the stamps away yet, but we'll see. We will see. What have I got? What have I got? I bet. Yeah, I probably got too many to watch. It's like, but you don't have to watch them. Just play them on the loop. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. All my family do. So I'm just looking to see if I've got my mermaid stamp here somewhere, and I know I didn't put her away. So if I don't find her in the next 5 minutes, that means I'm a hoarder. Hey, hey, hey. Apparently, if you can find your stamps, etc., within 5 minutes, that means you're not a hoarder. And if you can't, that means you're a hoarder. I try very hard not to be a hoarder. Well, it looks like I might have to draw her. Oh my goodness, I don't like drawing live. I get very nervous when I draw live, actually. Hey. So here I'm just procrastinating now because I don't want to draw, I want to stamp her. Do you see that? That's my hoard. I'm well into the hoard now, folks. That's it. That means I've got to draw her. Hi, Sandy. Yeah, looks like I got to draw her. So this was this is supposed to be my neon violet or whatever it was for the thing of the year, color of the year. So I was thinking of doing the fishtail in this. I could just do a fishtail, couldn't I? And just like pretend. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see. So we'll give her a face. Shall we? Should we give her a face? And then I can do like that, and we can do the body up there. This is Stick Mermaid, by the way. Because that's how you do it to start with. You just do the outlines first. We give it some nice streamy hair at the back there. We'll do like a fishtail here. And so then her tail will be going off like into the distance up there somewhere. We can like draw her like can tell I'm nervous about drawing live. So just sketch her out and then see where she goes, eh? And I'm going to look for more watercolours now. Pencils. Watercolour pencils. So I might do the... So I moved from acrylic to watercolour. Let's see how well this works. Because of course this will be dry. Oh yeah, well, you know, drawing live, just panicking a little bit. I hate drawing live. So we'll sketch in her bits and pieces. See where we go. This is going to be her tail up there, just in the corner. Don't really want to give her purple hair, do I? Thanks, Beck. Beck says she'll close her eyes for me so she can't see what I'm doing, and then I won't feel so nervous. Yeah, Eileen's been asking me to do like watercolor drawings and that on our live stream, and I'm going, I'm not sure whether I want to do that live. And here I am, tootling along, just gonna do it now. So maybe I'm breaking my duck. Doing a live watercolor duck. So we'll give her a bit of a skin tone there. Of course, when all the details start coming in, you'll start really seeing it. You won't see anything really yet. But you'll see when it starts coming in. You pop her little shoulder there, I think. A bit of shoulder coming out there. Didn't really want to be a fat bottom girl, but she might be. Well, do you know what, Sandy? Mine start out kind of like Max Stitch people to start with, before they develop into something. So yeah. As I add in more depth and things, then she'll start coming alive, I hope. And Eleni will be glad that I've actually done my January's mermaid. And I'll be glad I've done my index art card for this week. So we're in a win-win situation. Yeah. So let me just dry this off a little bit, and then I can start layering it up. This is a Graphitint watercolor pencil, and I love them. My husband bought it for me for, I think it was for Christmas. I'm not sure whether it was Christmas or my birthday. I can't quite remember now. But I'd never seen them before, and so it's like, yes, good choice, hubby. He's found out the best way to buy me presents now is to buy me art products. He's learning how to keep me happy at last. It's only taken him 32 years to figure that one out. Bless, he's a bit of a slow learner. You'll get there. Oops, she keeps like dodging out the way, doesn't she? She's quite quick, this girl. Let's see what her hair looks like. Yeah, he's learning. He's actually well, that and cats. He's bought me he's bought me a couple of nice cats over the years that I've had. You know, my Persian cats. I love Persian cats, and he's actually bought me a couple over the years. And but this Persian cat I've got now is a rescue. He's an exotic, so like a short-haired Persian. And he's I got him from a breeder, and she couldn't breed him anymore because he's had to have one eye removed, and he's blind in the other eye. And so she was thinking of having him put down. So I said, no. I said, no, don't put him down. I'll take him. Oh yeah. Sandy says that's what her hubby does for her too. He says, do you want flowers or your craft stuff? Like, no contest there, is there? Craft flowers. Do they make you laugh or what? And my update on my Jon Snow is that he's still just sat there by the side of me, waiting. He's still in the ugly stage, and so I'm waiting for that, you know, the right moment when I'm in that right creative frame of mind to be able to pick up the paint and finish him and take him out of his ugly stage. Now, we all know yellow is a difficult colour to color over the top of, and I don't even know why I'm continuing on with that when I should know I should put a white down underneath. So, yeah. There's no way yellow will colour over there. I got to get white down there before I can put yellow on. No, we all know that, don't we? That was very silly of me to keep even trying to think of doing that. So I'm just putting in a darker skin tone there. Putting in so I can get it on. Do what they're going, no, just look at her trying to put that yellow on there. Yeah, you know, there was no way that was going to happen. I do with long hair. You know, I used to have long hair till a couple of years ago when I chopped it all off. And it's growing long again now, but it's not as thick as it once was, I tell you. I love getting old. So all my mermaids have nice long hair. It's a tribute to the way I once was. Hi, Krista from Oz. Krista from Oz, hi. Make her a nice little flat-chested girl. So that she's a nice, fast swimmer, nice and sleek in the water. Sometimes I like that. Yeah, I was going to say we just need Roz as well now, Wendy, and then we've got a complement of Aussies. Yeah. Roz isn't usually too far behind, is she? And I can have a nice complement of Aussies. Yay! Right, I just need to sharpen this one up. Sandy, I appreciate it. You obviously into a sleepless night. Saturday night and up at 1:30. What are you on? What are you doing? Yeah. So she's a nice, sleek mermaid. Coming down a little bit now, which is good. Still can't believe that my video is playing by the side of me there. First time that's happened in ages and ages and ages and ages. Okay, thanks for popping in, Aunt Beck. I appreciate the views. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I haven't heard my cat meowing to come in yet. Normally by now he'd be meowing to come back in because I've let him out. I have to leave him out so he doesn't go crazy on the bed because I'm ignoring him. It's typical male, doesn't like to be ignored. I also like to put, often put little gills on my mermaids too, because how else are they going to breathe? And sometimes I'll just take away the nose altogether, because that's the way I roll. Yeah. Just what I like to do. She's quite off-putting now. I can see myself moving by the side of me. I'm watching chat, but I can also see me moving. That's so strange. So I was watching the new releases from Tim Holtz and that, and along with everyone else, they're doing a little glass craft mat thing you can use that are just like the best thing since sliced bread. And I don't know if you've ever seen some of my older videos where I was using a glass I don't know, it's like a mat thing that you put, it's to put hot things on by the stove or to chop on and things like that. And when I was on the boat, I was using that to put on and saying, it's the best thing since sliced bread. So they must have been watching my videos to get the inspiration to make these glass craft mats for you to all work on. But thing is that I've got a glass table. I've got a glass table under here. So I'm going to have to eventually rip off this that I've got stuck down and work on my glass tabletop. Tempered glass. Because you could scrape off the glue and everything else. And apparently the best thing since sliced bread. Oh. I'm sorry, what's this? Krista, is it hot down? What size are ATC cards? Like a business card. ATC is 2.5 by 3.5. This is an index card, and my index cards are 3 by 5. And the two sizes you can get them in are 3x5 or 4x6. I choose the 3x5. Is the size that I like to work on. So yeah, this is a index card, and yeah, 3x5 is the size that I work on there for my indexy cards. Yeah, it is. So the what I was saying is I was going to the secondhand store, you know, the Goodwill store and that, and they were having these like glass mats, and it's all crinkly on the one side for pots and things to go on, or for things to be chopped on, and on the undersurface is a nice smooth side. So I just took the legs off the one side, you know, the little slip pad things off the one side, and popped them on to the other side and worked on the smooth side. So, and I was picking those up for 50p a go. And but I see Tim Holtz has brought out a really sexy glass mat, obviously, because it's a Tim Holtz product, so it's going to be a sexy product, isn't it? And but yeah, I've got a glass table. But the only reason why I haven't been using it is because, of course, when you put the lights on, it will just reflect straight back up at you. So that's the reason why, really, why I haven't used it. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll be like everybody else and have the reflection glaring back up at you, which sometimes I do anyway, because the when it's poor light in here, I have to have the lights on anyway. So I don't know. So yeah, so I am loving that you know, sexy this sexy. It doesn't sound like it's not sexy now, is it? You know, if it's not sexy, it's not going to sell. So yeah, lovely sexy glass mats. Yep, I've been using them for ages in my videos on the boat, because I was getting them 50p a go. So I had a couple while I was there on the boat, and I could have used it here, but I never thought about it because I have the glass table. So, and then the first time I put the lights on with the glass table, I thought, no, it's not going to work just because of the glare. But if everybody else glares, well, you know, I may do it too. Why not? If it's good enough for Tim, it's good enough for me. Yeah, there you go. See, pegs came from the second hand too. This girl's got big hair. I tell you, big hair. Big hair is in. Okay. Wow, is it? I hadn't seen the cost of them, but they look sexy. I mean, you know, honestly, they do look sexy, don't they? Be honest. And then he's brought out a smaller version of his stamp press as well, which I quite like the look of. Yeah. No, well, you know, maybe next one. Maybe my February mermaid. Maybe I'll do that as a prompt for the group. Is bob haircuts, short-haired mermaids. Man, because I mean, this stuff will just get in the way, won't it? All that hair as you're gliding along, swimming along, it'll just get in everywhere, in your mouth. It's like awful. What's going on? But she's flat-chested. I quite often do flat-chested mermaids, you know, because if you think about it, they're like a fish, and they're going to be sleek. Going to be sleek and, you know, thin, and otherwise how they're going to get like through the water. They might have a bit of a bigger tail. I actually quite like when you see those fat bottom mermaids, you know. Sometimes I think they're great fun, because I really hate those girls with really big plastic mermaid boobs. It's like, no, really, seriously. How's she gonna ever swim? I know. Yeah, I know mermaids aren't real, but yeah, we can hope. All us mermaid lovers, we can hope. Yeah, no lumps and bumps. Come on, girls. Don't like when they sex them up too much. Sometimes I like to bring sexy back, and sometimes I don't. Yeah, it is. It is bigger by the 12, but because he's got that little side panel thing, which is a what 8x7 or something, which is a silicone mat that he's made that goes on the right hand side of his huge area on the left side. Sandy says she's got the fat bottom and long hair. Does that make her a mermaid? Yes, of course it makes you a mermaid. As long as you got no boobs. Yeah, starfish necklace would look cool, but it'd just get in the way swimming. You know, really, seriously? It would just be in the way. You just got to pare it down when you're swimming. It's got to be pared back, because you know that anything sparkly that's on you that other fish see out, they just want to like come and investigate and peck and peck. Just like even when we go scuba diving and things like that, we take off our rings so that, you know, the flash of the ring and that, or you take your take any jewelry off and your rings and that, so that it doesn't interest the fish to come in. That little flash of spark or something gets them interested, and then they come and see you. Starfish choker. 52.50. Wow, just checking the price for the glass match here in Oz. 52.50. Any advances on 52.50? I don't like that I gave her such a lot of hair at the top there, but anyway, she is what she is now. I can, you know, I could change her, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. So I was also watching Dina Wakley. Is it Dina Wakley or the other one? Diane Reevely, Dina, Diane. Man. So and borders are back. So we're putting in borders, all right? Because borders are back. We're bringing borders back now, folks. Borders are back. I like to call these my Eileen McInnes borders, because I first saw her doing them like this before I saw anyone else doing them. So I call these my Eileen borders. Diane's, yeah. See, I get all their names mixed up. There's too many Diane and Dinas and whatever. Tim, there's only one Tim. But there's lots of Dianes, and even Jane Jane Davenport. I sort of like in my head get her mixed up as well with the D's, with the two D's. I'd love some of her mermaid stuff. If she's watching, she wants to send me any samples in because I'm really into mermaids. Yeah, if you want to send me any pens or anything. Sorry. I told you I just spend my time amusing myself. You know, just ignore me. Carry on, just play my video, just ignore me. Oh, thanks, Pauline. I haven't finished yet. I decided not to go heavy on the features, you know, because it's we've got 29 faces coming up next month, and I'll be boring you all rigid with my 29 faces. I've decided not to. I'm going to video a couple of days together of the faces, and then show a speeded up version of the faces. You know, so you're not actually watching one a day and getting too bored with it. Because I know people do, because my views always go down greatly when I do 29 faces, so obviously I must be not very good at that either. I've got a cracking from a couple of years ago. One of the 29 faces I did there is an absolutely cracking face, and I love it. And it's got something like 29 views on it, and it's like, really? It's a really good face. 29 views. Insulted. And yeah, and I never know why some videos like get views and others don't. I've got a on my playlist, I've got Let's Make a Fairy House, and honest to God, it is the worst fairy house you've seen in your whole life, and it's one of my top viewed videos, and it's terrible. I would take it off, but it still gets views, you know. Yay! She teamed with Prima this year. Yeah, I just, you know. Jane does have some, Jane or Dina or the D's have stencils and dies, yes. Jane Davenport teamed up with Prima this year. Makes no difference to me because we still can't get it here. I can order from Australia, I suppose. But no one here sells her stuff. I haven't seen any of her products here in New Zealand at all. And it's like, why not? Why am I not seeing Jane Davenport in New Zealand? Why aren't her products here? It's a mystery to me, actually. It is. Why aren't we selling Jane Davenport's products in New Zealand? Or are we? Can someone tell me differently? Because I've looked for them, I haven't found them. I could be talking out my backside here for all I know. But yeah, I haven't found them. Mind you, though, I'm on the design team for Southern Girls Challenge blog, and I couldn't find my name on the sidebar of the blog anywhere, and I went to the organizer of the blog and I said, you know, my name's just not there, I can't find it. And she said, it is there. And then I go back and look and there's my name there, and I'm thinking, my goodness, I am going senile. I posted my design team project, looked at it, looked for it, and my name on the blog, and it's like I'm not there. So I go and moan, and I am there. Honestly, so if Jane Davenport is here, just someone point me in the right direction, because she could be, I just can't find her. Never seen our moment. I said, well, you know, I'm sorry, I must have been looking with my man eyes. Wow, really? You have to order from the US even though she is an Aussie. I think she's got her own website though, isn't she? Surely we're not. You wouldn't be ordering from. Uh, you wouldn't be ordering from America if she has her own website here in Aussie. Surely not. Here in Aussie, I'm not in Australia. They're in Australia. Yeah, she should be here in New Zealand too. It's like I just don't understand it. Jane, you need to get onto your marketing, people. If you're marketing yourself, you need to come and you need to come and sell yourself here in New Zealand. Do a few road shows or something, and we'll all be clamoring to come along to your road shows. You could come and stay at my place if it's like too expensive for you. You know, you can hang out here, do a couple of live streams with me. You know, have a great chat and a laugh. Then you can go and do your tour of New Zealand, and yeah, it'd be great. Oh, really? Her prices are US prices. Do you have shops that sell Prima? I don't think so, actually. I don't think we have any shops that sell Prima here. Kaisercraft. We have a lot of Kaisercraft things here. And I've only just found Spotlight, which I didn't know sold craft products here, you know, and I only found that the other day. So, and I've been living in this part of New Zealand for 18 months now. And it came as a shock to me. I've just found the biggest, you know, craft store in New Zealand. Just, it's like, man. But yeah, her price is the US. That doesn't seem right, does it? She needs to get her act together. She needs to come and do a promotion here in New Zealand. Stay with me, have a bit of a crop with me, you know, do a bit of streaming. We'd have a great time. And she'd get to sell her products in New Zealand too. I've got a spare room. Well, actually, I've got a sofa bed. She can like go on that for the week or two that she has to stay to, you know, do her tour. Thanks, Wendy. I really appreciate the help and support you're giving me. Much love to you. Big hugs, big virtual hugs. I really, really appreciate it. See that big virtual hug. Man, I need the help, guys. So there we go. Now I just need to think of some clever comment to go on here. Something like, come see me, Jane Davenport. What do you think? And then take a photograph, put it on as a thumbnail. What do you think, guys? Do you think it'll work? Nah. Sorry, I just make myself laugh sometimes. No, I haven't even. Oh, I have. I have had one coffee today. I was going to say I haven't even had coffee today, but I have. I lie. I've had one coffee. Sometimes I need the coffee to get me going, get me buzzing. I'm surprised my daughter hasn't phoned me to make sure I'm going to be there in the morning to look after my grandkids before work. Man. Let's go fishing. Oh man, let's go fishing. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, let's think a little bit longer. Apparently, snark is in this year as well. See all those like snarky comment stamps that they're sayings they're coming out with, both the D's and Tim Holtz. You know, it's like, oh, okay, I get it, kinda. Snarky comments, no. Under the Sea. It's a good one. About art with snark. Snark with art. We would call it sarcasm, snark. Let's think. Think. I promised myself that this year I'm going to start collecting sayings so that I'll never be stuck for a saying on one of my things. But so far, no, haven't done it so far. Hey. No, there's a surprise. Does that surprise you? No, of course it doesn't. So let's see. Yeah, nice one. Oops, I lost my contact lens. Where is it? Fat bottom girls, yay! Boobalicious. So let's think. Let's go. Oh no, complete loss. If I was Eileen, I'd be going, hang on then, let me just like look it up. Bite me. Yes. Now that is excellent. Bite me, Jane Davenport. Bite me. Har, har, har. Okay. I think we're almost there, folks. We are almost there. Oh, and the I just got to say that new tissue paper that or like decoupage paper that Tim Holtz has brought out. Now that looks very interesting. Let's get hooked. I could see myself using that tissue paper because I do like to use napkins. And that is a very, very interesting paper he's got there. So did anyone see his new tissue paper thing that he's brought out? I did. I thought that was like so interesting. I'd love it to go to that Creativation, whatever it is, 1 year. Actually, I would like to go on a Tim Holtz cruise as well. Just I don't think he does them anymore, but I haven't seen that he does them anymore. But yeah, I would have liked to have done one of those with him. Yes, it looks really, really interesting, that paper that he, I could take or leave some of the other stuff, but that paper looked so good. So good. Okay then, so this is it. This is going to be me because gotta get on, because there is no peace for the wicked, as I'm finding out. See, look, I've got over another fear of this time. This on this live stream. My last fear last time was doing this book, this lacy book thing, lacy journal that I made. Oh yeah, this is just the matte. I prefer matte to gloss. So yeah, so I use the matte Mod Podge. You can use the gloss, but I use the matte. So hang on. So yeah, so last time I got I got over my fear of doing layering up lace on a journal. Which was good. So I just wanted to show you this. And this time I've got over my fear of actually doing a drawing live. So there, I broke my one on there. So that was the little shabby chic journal that I made. Was it last week? I think she might have been last week. So I'm ready for my 29 faces to go in. It's I'm going to do my 29 faces this February on 3x3 watercolor. So I've made my little journal ready to take the 3x3 papers. So this is, I think, 3.5 by 3.5. So there. So I got over my fear of doing that live, layering up lace, my first one. So, oops, that's back, that's the front, and I've even got my little hinges ready. Ready. So I've got over myself. Got over myself, feel the fear and do it anyway. We are paper people. So yeah, so I'm actually getting over lots of stupid fears of doing things live, because I often say feel the fear and do it anyway. And sometimes you just have to, don't you? Oh, I'm almost having physiotherapy on my shoulder. If I moan too much or if I go on too much, Ooh, that hurt. I just twisted my shoulder there and that hurt. But hey ho. Never mind. It'll be what it will be. So I want to thank everybody who's supporting me. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And I'm hoping I can keep monetization. But even if I don't, I'll still be making videos because that's what I love doing. For me, it's a huge relaxation, and I like doing it. So yes. Sandy says she wishes her bum was made of paper so she could take a few layers off. So what I normally do now is I normally put this in my my little index card journal that I've got here, but I've been putting them in. Oops, see, like I'm out of shot again. I'm hopeless, aren't I? I've been putting them in and then remembering I'm supposed to be taking a photograph of it. So it's like, yeah, this time I won't put it in to start with. I will take the photo. And thanks, Peg. I've got 628 hours to go to get to the 4,000, and which is, as I said before, is 3 months worth of viewing hours in less than a month now. So yes, I'm hoping I'll do it. With everyone's support, I'll do it, definitely. And thank you for watching. And thank you for everybody who play my playlists in the background and just carrying on with, normal. I really appreciated that. That really, really helps me. So, yeah, see you again soon, I hope. Maybe even tomorrow if I find the time. But anyway, see you again soon. Thanks for joining me and thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Bye.